Today, we're tackling a topic that's close to the heart for many child custody in Nigeria. Now, I know what you're thinking, child custody. That sounds as exciting as watching paint dry, right? But trust me on this one, folks. This is important stuff. We're talking about the laws, the processes, the ins and outs of how custody is determined in Nigeria. Because let's face it, when it comes to your kids, you don't want to leave anything to chance. From legal frameworks to the application process, we've got you covered. So buckle up, grab a snack. Judging by my experience, Nigerian court cases can be lengthy affairs, and get ready to become a child custody pro. Alright, let's break down the different types of child custody you might encounter in a Nigerian court. First, we've got physical custody. Think of it like the main course. Who gets to have the child living with them most of the time? Then there's legal custody, the side dish, if you will. This one's all about who gets to make the big decisions. Education, religion, you name it. But wait, there's more. We've also got sole custody, where one parent gets both physical and legal custody. Talk about a power move. And of course, we can't forget joint custody, the sharing is caring option where both parents split the responsibilities. Oh, and just when you thought you had it all figured out, there's split custody, where each parent gets sole custody of one or more children. Navigating child custody in Nigeria is like trying to find your way through Lagos traffic. It's a wild ride. Thankfully, we have some laws to help us navigate this chaos. First up, the Child Rights Act 2003. This act is all about putting the child's best interests front and center. Revolutionary, right? But it doesn't stop there. We've got the Matrimonial Causes Act of 1970, which lays down the law on custody during divorce proceedings. And then, of course, we can't forget about the influence of customary and religious laws, which vary across different cultures and religions in Nigeria. It's a melting pot of legal frameworks, folks. So, you want custody? Well, get ready to bring your A-game, because the Nigerian courts don't play around. First and foremost, you need to demonstrate that you have the child's best interests at heart. And no, because there my mini-me isn't going to cut it. We're talking evidence here, people. You need to show that you've been a responsible parent, provide a stable home environment, and can meet the child's emotional, physical, and educational needs. Oh, and don't forget about the child's opinion. Depending on their age and maturity, the court might just ask them who they want to live with. All right, you've gathered your evidence, you're feeling confident. Now it's time to make it official. Step 1, file a petition with the court. Think of it as your opening argument. Next up, prepare yourself a mountain of documents. Birth certificates, marriage certificates, or lack thereof, proof of address, character references. The list goes on and on. Finally, the moment of truth, the court proceedings. This is where things get real, folks. You'll present your case, the other party will present theirs, and the judge, well, they'll judge. It's like a courtroom drama, but with way less glamorous outfits. Now let's talk about the elephants in the room. The things that could jeopardize your chances of getting custody. We're talking history of abuse or neglect, substance abuse issues, and an unwillingness to co-parent. Basically, anything that screams, "I'm not fit to be a parent." Remember, the court's priority is the child's well-being, so if you've got any skeletons in your closet, it's best to address them proactively. Get the help you need, demonstrate positive change, and show the court that you're serious about putting the child first. Divorce. It's a word that sends shivers down spines, especially when children are involved. When couples decide to go their separate ways, child custody often becomes a major battleground. The courts will consider all the usual factors, the child's best interests, parental capabilities, and so on. But here's the thing, divorce proceedings can get messy. Emotions run high, accusations fly, and sometimes the child's well-being gets lost in the crossfire. That's why it's crucial to prioritize communication, cooperation, and, dare I say it, compromise. So the court has spoken, the custody order is in place. But hold on, life is full of surprises, and sometimes those custody arrangements need a little tweaking. Maybe one parent needs to relocate for work, or perhaps there's been a significant change in circumstances. The good news is, custody orders aren't set in stone. If you have a legitimate reason for modification, you can head back to court and plead your case. Just be prepared to provide compelling evidence to support your request. The court won't change things up just because you're feeling a little restless. Alright, you've got your custody order, but the other parent is playing fast and loose with the rules. What do? Well, you don't resort to vigilante justice, that's for sure. The legal system, as frustrating as it can be, is your friend here. Start by documenting the violations, missed visits, ignored communication, the works. Then, take that evidence back to court and file a motion for enforcement. The court has the power to hold the violating party accountable, whether it's through fines, supervised visitation, or even a change in custody. Joint custody. The dream scenario where both parents share the responsibility of raising their children. Sounds idyllic, right? Well, it can be, but it takes work, commitment, and a whole lot of communication. Remember, folks, co-parenting isn't about winning or losing. It's about putting the child's needs first. So put aside your differences, communicate effectively, and try to co-parent with respect and understanding. It might not always be easy, but trust me, your children will thank you for it. And that's it for today's crash course on child custody in Nigeria. Remember, folks, knowledge is power. The more you know about your rights and responsibilities, the better equipped you'll be to navigate this complex landscape. Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more informative content. And hey, if you've got questions, thoughts, drop them in the comments below.